Had to do it to him.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Here with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. And getting the inside reporting from the sideline, it's David Aldridge. Here we are, Clark, still early in the season, but by this time, teams are starting to gel and understand their nuances, aren't they?
I agree, and those teams that have come together as one are usually the ones that get off to a good start. Those teams that haven't quite come together yet are looking for some answers. The important thing for those teams is to not panic and lose hope.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Pass to Cycli. Here's Bennett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mashburn. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A huge part of this offense. Mashburn loves to attack defenders and earn these calls.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Now the Bulls with it. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Last time against this team, they got crushed on the glass and on the scoreboard. It was a woodshed.
It was definitely a wake-up call. We'll see how they answer back.
Now Iverson, 26 points for him last game against Miami.
And he makes plays for others, so he can beat you both ways.
Here's Cycli. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Now here's Bennett. Not a lot of room. McDyess with the ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
Nice work by Mashburn positioning himself off the ball. So once he has it, he's ready to score.
Here's Shepard. Walker with this screen for Shepard. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Shot's good by Walker.
One of the best ways to respond to a trifecta, knock down one of your own.
You fight fire with fire. Match him up.
Now here's Bennett, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to McDyess. Here's Mashburn. And he converts the layup. Mashburn's got 6.
Keeping his balance on the challenging attempt. Mashburn just fighting through it all.
Rizege with it. Got a piece of it. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
It's an absolute must that you bring energy on the road, and they did not have it in that loss in the last meeting.
And that shows up in the opposing offensive numbers.
Cycli, no good.
Really good position defensively and a really good shot contest, too.
Couldn't have played it any better.
Wembanyama, right side. He doesn't hit that one. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ashburn, the pass to Bennett. Cleveland moving it around. Iverson up top, over Castle. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Bennett.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And Coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Rizeshe. Here's Wembanyama. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Castle. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Now Rizeshe. The kick out to Walker. Now Wembanyama. Inside. A second chance effort. And Walker with the layup. Walker's got 5 now.
So many different tricks up his sleeve. Makes him a tough matchup.
Pass to Bennett. It's stolen by Shepherd. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And the basket by Castle.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
The Cavaliers trailing. Bennett the pass to Cycli. Fades and shoots. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's Castle. Iverson covering. Pushing it up. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Ready to do battle, Iverson goes up inside with reckless abandon.
The Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Shepherd with the ball. Bennett's there. It's tipped. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. There's the lob to the hoop.
Tremendous combo play right there.
Oh, just great basketball.
Teammates clicking.
Bulls trail by 3. Shepherd with the ball. He had 28 points at the win again. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Launches it. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Shepherd. He's covered by Bennett. Now Shepherd. Still yet to score.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Dillingham's checked in for the Bulls. And Cleveland also making a change. Morris is checked in. Both good from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to McDice. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. McDice passes to Mashburn. Pocket 6. Pass to McDice. Morris outside. Three-pointer. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Back to Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And how about the reserves showing up and giving the starters extra support? I was really impressed by that.
Well, we talk about the importance of depth often. They exemplified how crucial having this is during that last game.
To Rizichet. Fires it up. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Dillingham.
The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
Morris outside. Here's Cycli. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
9 times out of 10, he probably misses that. But somehow, he found a way.
Pass to Shepard. Wembanyama with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for your Bulls, Wembanyama. Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Holland, he's checked in for Rizichet. Marshall, he's checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
This is what makes him tough. A big guy who can knock him down from the stripe.
Pass to Marshall. Iverson, a screen on Walker. Here's Mashburn. Shot clock at 5. Holland with the rebound.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Iverson outside. Pass to Mashburn. Rejected by Walker. Now Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And that's now 10 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
Iverson kicks to Marshall. Morris outside. Pass to Mashburn. Three-pointer. Dillingham with the rebound. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 14-6 run.
Sacrificing his body, putting it on the line right there.
That takes tremendous grit. Taking charges, not for the faint of heart.
And the Bulls with some changes. Edey comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Rizichet in for Walker. Pass to Dillingham. Rizichet with it. Now Dillingham. Here's the screen. Here's Edey. He's covered by McDice. Edey can't hit.
He's not going to get a much better look than that. Waste of a terrific opportunity, unfortunately.
Iverson, the kick out to Williams. It's deflected. Iverson outside. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. A three ball. And there's Shepard on the assist by Shepard. Shepard's got 5 now.
That's just a really smart, high IQ play, making the taller defender run around on the perimeter so you can get what you want.
Yeah, it's smart to use your speed to your advantage in these situations, which is exactly what he did.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Person's checked in. And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. And the foul is on Reggie Williams. That's his first foul.
Boy, defensively, that's great anticipation. Moving your feet and drawing the whistle.
Unafraid to put his body on the line.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Pass to Crotty. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense, but on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Morris looking over the floor. And here's Marshall from the arc. Edey with the rebound.
The defense has a lot of respect for his shooting ability and showed it with the tight coverage there.
And you can see they recognize that. They are not going to give him that shot.
Here's Shea. A 14-point game for him in the win again.
He's become a pest to guard. Knows how to get to the line consistently.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going.
Pass to Marshall. In the corner, it's Morris. Marshall with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Person. Shoots over Shea. Person no good.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here, the step back. Misses off the left iron.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Morris passes to Marshall. And he's good on the 3-ball.
For 3.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Bulls. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Hey, when guys make plays for each other, the game is real simple and easy. The offense becomes more dynamic and versatile.
The ball movement led to defensive breakdowns a number of times.
Shea with it. He's covered by Person. To the inside.
And night in and night out, you know, McDyess provides a bunch of energy. He's an athletic big guy who does a little bit of everything for you. Those guys are hard to find, but always valued.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Crotty. Still scoreless. Pass to Holland. Here's Crotty. Here's Rizachet. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Marshall's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Right side, Williams. Back to Morris. And here's McDyess. Over Edey. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from McDyess.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Pass to Crotty. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Marshall with the steal. Here's Person. Dillingham with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Here's Holland. Pass to Crotty. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dillingham. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Getting assertive out there. If you see your shot, take it.
Morris outside. And here's McDyess. Now Marshall. Shoots over Holland. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 6. That one coming from Marshall.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Crotty. Here's Dillingham. Tries the spin move. Rizachet with it. This one for 3. Rebound by Marshall. Marshall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Williams. He has yet to score. With his first shot attempt, uses the glass that time, and it's good. And now just a 4-point Chicago lead. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Holland. Cavaliers with the rebound. Marshall's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Allen Iverson is checked in for Williams. And Bennett subbed in for Person. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Bennett setting the pick for Morris. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You gotta be kidding me with this. Rare to see guys at Morris's height, 6'8", take threes. Come on.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Bulls. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, Cleveland, 6 games out. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Bennett. Fader on the way. And the Bulls with another miss. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Marshall. Here's the three. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Total focus from Marshall right here. I mean, he's all lined up, and all he needed was somebody to put it in his hand.
Here's Shepard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Wow, what a play. How in the heck did he make that?
Somehow maintaining control even while absorbing the foul. That's impressive.
The Bulls haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Chicago, Shepard. Shooting one.
One shot.
Attitude is everything on the floor. You can tell he stays in a good mindset, looking for every chance he can get to make an impact on the play.
Now, here is Morris. 8 points his last outing. And here's Marshall from the arc. They get the rebound. Tries again. McDyess can't hit. Pass to Iverson. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Shepard, that's good.
He got the space he needed, and with his shot, that's going in more often than not.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Iverson outside. Now McDyess. Over Edey. McDyess, good. McDyess has got his second basket of the night.
And this is where you get McDyess the ball and let him work. Nice execution.
Here's Shepard. He's got 11. Here's Edey. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Edey's got his second bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
From the arc. Shot by Bennett, no good. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Holland. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
This is what Coach wants to see, moving the ball to where the coverage is weakest.
The three, Marshall. Rebounded by Castle.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up at a three.
Here's Castle. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. 5 to shoot. Pass to Rizichet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Iverson outside. Now here's Marshall. No good on the three.
And I'm sure he's surprised that one didn't go down.
Well, he's not going to make every shot, but you expect him to make these.
Fires from the wing. The Cavaliers pull it in. Marshall's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Now, here's Bennett. Nothing on the board, and it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Marshall.
For a guy his size, Marshall is very steady from beyond the arc.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So for the Bulls, Wembanyama, he's checked in for Edey. And Dillingham subbed in for Rizichet. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And here are the Bulls now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Mashburn. 8 points for him. Here's the floater. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Showing no mercy at the defensive end.
Williams is checked in for Cleveland.
Number 43, Reggie Williams.
Iverson outside. Shot clock at 3. That ties the game. Marshall's got 14.
Striping it from distance. No hesitation at all.
He's had it going, been aggressive from outside.
To the paint. It's tipped. Shepard with the ball. 11 points in the game.
And that was a foul. No question about it.
He deserved to go to the line after that hit.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for Chicago, Shepard. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Here's Bennett. Still without a basket. Pass to Mashburn. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Holland. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Punishing the rim. And maybe some feelings with that one.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Bennett the pass to Marshall. Over Wembanyama. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
Cleveland's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Iverson kicks to Williams. Here's Mashburn. 20 points for him last game against the Heat. Good! Another from 3.
Marshall can really cook when he gets it going. When that happens, his teammates simply need to keep feeding him.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Bennett. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
Yep, this is exactly what we saw from him in their last game. Lots of confidence.
Bulls have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Walker comes in for Holland. And it's Reza Shea in for Dillingham. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. You have to like what we're seeing from Reed Shepard.
And he looks to be in total control right now. The defense keeps failing to slow him down. And the more he scores, the more confidence he gains.
Cycly passes to Iverson. And here's McDyess. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Tell you what, McDyess is twisted up like cable wire. That guy's got some kind of body, and he uses it well to get through that defense.
McDyess at the line for 1.
That's good for McDyess. Here's Castle. Pass to Rizichet. Here's Wembanyama. That's good. He's 5 for 9. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Iverson kicks to McDyess. And here's Marshall from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It's tipped. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Rizichet. Four on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Williams is checked in for Marshall.
Cavaliers substitution, number 43, Reggie Williams.
1:30 left in the first half. And here's McDyess. He's got 9. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
We're going to see a lot of this over the course of Iverson's career. Defenders just can't stay with him.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one drops.
We know how big free throws are. Iverson certainly takes them seriously.
And Cleveland making a change here. Morris is checked in. And both free throws good for Iverson. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Shepard. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. Here's Castle. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. Here's Mashburn. He's got 8. Iverson outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and they take the lead. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Back and forth we go, Kevin. If this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we got us a real treat on our hands.
Chicago with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Shepard. Cycli pulls it in. Cavaliers leading. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Iverson outside. Shoots from the high post. He's off on that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers ahead, leading by a point. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And if you're just joining us,